Welcome to Analytica Video Shorts, short videos showcasing individual topics in Analytica 5.0. Your host today, Lonnie Chrisman.
Check this out. Here's an Analytica model for the card game Blackjack. Just like many other Analytica models, it has a user interface so that end users of the model can select options, enter data, or press buttons to do things. In this case, you play a card game. What you should pay attention to here is the way this user interface shows and hides certain elements and enables and disables other elements. For example, right now I need to place my bet, so the input field for entering a wager is enabled, along with the buttons to deal. But the buttons at the bottom, where you select what to do while playing a hand, are disabled since the next hand hasn't been dealt. They won't respond to mouse clicks. Deal cards. Now that the cards have been dealt, the input box for the bet is disabled. It's grayed out and it doesn't let me change the wager. Busted is an image node that had been hidden but was now made visible. And Dealer Wins is a text node that was also changed from being hidden to visible. So now let me show you how this model hides and disables these UI elements. So first of all, the change node visibility functions takes care of all the showing, hiding, disabling, and enabling. I'll put a new button on the diagram so I can demonstrate the function. The first parameter is a handle to an object, in this case the Deal Cards button. And the second parameter is the visibility, say hidden. Now watch the Deal Cards button as I run this. It hides. To bring it back now, I'll change the second parameter to visible. Run it again, and it's back. Disable, and now it's grayed out, and it doesn't respond to clicks. Enable brings it back again. There's a moderate amount of logic that has gone into figuring out what needs to be hidden in this user interface, or disabled, or visible, or enabled. There are dependencies on which cards are in your hand, what are in the dealer's hand, the state of play, and so on. This model organizes that logic in a nice way. So first, I created an index that lists the identifiers for all the user interface elements that change visibility state. Next, this edit table contains the logic for when the corresponding item should be enabled. For example, the busted image over the player's cards appears when the player's score exceeds 21. The input node for Your Bet appears when the round is over. A second edit table specifies whether the control is to be hidden versus disabled when it is not enabled. The disabled all variable is a flag that the model can set to disable or hide everything, and from these, UI element state combines these to compute the visibility. Here's what the result of that looks like. Finally, I have every user interface control calling the update visual function from its onClick or onChange event. This one line right here handles all the visibility changes. It's essentially applying the change node visibility function to the result of the UI element state. This way of structuring visibility calculations works out pretty nicely and allows you to see exactly why a given element is in the state it is by looking at the result of UI element state. And that's it for today. Thanks for watching.